All right, this is part 3 of the study guide, which involves lateral surface area and total surface area of cylinders. So let's go ahead and work through this. It says fill out the formulas, find lateral and total surface area. We know lateral surface area is 2 times pi times radius times height, where the total is the same thing, 2 pi rh plus the area of two bases, which is pi r squared. Okay? You could rewrite this to say circumference times height plus to be like this as well, if it makes you feel better. A cylinder can be unfolded into the following surface. We got our lateral face, which would be your 2 pi r h, where this would be pi r squared, and this would be pi r squared. Okay, if we added these all up together, we would find our total surface area. Okay, so then what if we needed to find the surface area of a cylinder that only has one base? Well, if it's only one base, we would take off one, and this would be our formula, right? So basically, we would write this to say 2 pi r h, which is the circumference of the base plus the height plus the area of one base, like that. Okay. Going forward, number 19, find the lateral surface area of the cylinder and round to the nearest hundred. So lateral surface area, we know the formula, it's 2 pi r h. Okay, we know the formula is 2 times pi times r times h. They gave us r, they gave us h, so our bases. So then we're going to say 2 times pi is 9.3 times 28. So 2 pi 9.3 times 28. And our surface area laterally is going to be 1636.1. And it says nearest hundredth, so 14 millimeters squared. And reminder, lateral surface area is just the lateral face like that right there. Okay? On to the next question. They want us to find the total surface area of the cylinder to the nearest hundredth. So remember, our total surface area is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r squared. And our values are, first we need to find r, which is going to be 8.5 because it's half of 17. And h is equal to 18. So by plugging the values, it's 2 pi, and then we have 8.5 times 18 plus 2 pi 8.5 squared. We're going to multiply and add all that up together, use our handy dandy calculator. Let's see what we get. So we have 2 pi 8.5 times 18 plus 2 pi 8.5 squared. Our total surface area is going to be 1,415.29 feet squared, or square feet. So that's our total surface area. It doesn't really get too much more difficult with this as long as you have a calculator. If we're having to do all of this without a calculator, it might be a little bit more time consuming, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward with cylinders, okay? So let's read number 21. A cylindrical shipping container has the dimensions shown. Find the lateral and total surface area of the container and round our solutions to the nearest hundredth. So first thing we need is the formula for each. We know that lateral is 2 pi r h, and then we know which is ch plus 2b, which is 2 pi r squared, which is this is 2b. Okay? So lateral surface area would tell me that first I need to find r. R is going to be equal to 4.5 divided by 2, which is 2.25. Now we have everything we need because there's h. So lateral surface area is going to be 2 pi 2.25 times 15. Okay, so 2 times pi times 2.25 times 15. That's going to give us a value of 212 and 6/100, and that's going to be inches squared or square inches. Okay, and then our total surface area is going to be that plus, so 212.06 plus the area of the base, which is going to be 2 pi 2.25 squared. So 212.06 plus 2 pi, we're going to go 2.25 squared. Our total surface area becomes 243.87. That's going to be inches squared. Okay, so cylinders aren't going to be too bad. Once again, it's just knowing the formula, and once you have your radius and your height, you plug the values into the equation, and then you basically push enter. As you can see me work them all through on the calculator here. So as long as you have a calculator, it doesn't have to be a graphing calculator, it could be a phone calculator, as long as you can double check your work, right? But that's basically cylinders in a nutshell. Let's go through and see if we have enough time to go through some of these more application problems, and then we'll be done with the review. So let's say we have this one up here. It says Chloe's hand painting each surface of the block below. So that means all of the surfaces, which means total surface area. How many total square centimeters is Chloe painting? Well, it's a cube because all the sides are the same. So I'm going to do this a little bit unconventionally, or the way that you would do it differently. Let's find the area of one of these. So let's find the area of this square, which is 5.5 times 5.5. That's going to give me B is equal to 30.25. But because it's a cube, all of the sides are going to be the same. So we're going to say 30.25 times 6. And our total square centimeters will be 181.5. It's going to be centimeters squared. Now, if you want to see all of that, H is going to be to 5.5, and perimeter is going to be equal to 5.5 times 4, which is 22. So if we did the math out, that would be 22 times 5.5 plus 60.5. Let's see if the math adds up. So we have 22 times 5.5 plus 60.5. So there's more than one way to solve it, but cubes, basically, if you find the area of one, you find the area of the whole thing, because you just multiply by 6. So we have all of our work. Our answer is 181.5 centimeters squared. Okay? If each centimeter takes her 11 seconds to paint, square centimeter, then how many seconds will it take her to paint the block? How many minutes? Okay? So that means we multiply this times 60 because it's 181.5. So 181.5 times 60 would be 10,890 seconds. If I divide that by 60, that tells me how many minutes. Okay, so divide by 60, and that's 181 minutes. It's 185 minutes, or a little bit over 3 hours, right? Okay, so now let's go ahead and look into number 23. A kaleidoscope shaped like the prism below has mirrors that are covering the lateral surfaces. Lateral. Okay, the base are equilateral triangles. Find the square centimeters only covered by the mirrors. Covered by the mirrors. So mirrors, lateral surface. So we need PH. Okay, so that means if it's an equilateral triangle, which is something else we need to know. Equilateral triangle means this is 5 and this is 5. Okay, we know that H equals 10. We know P is 5 times 3, which is 15. So then that means my lateral surface area is going to be 15 times 10, which is equal to 150 centimeters squared. Okay, because we're only looking for the parts covered by the mirrors. And that's basically it. Okay, and we're almost done. Last question. Hopefully you stuck with me and this was helpful for you, because a lot of us might be getting ready for some STAR type reviews and tests coming up. So if you have any questions or you like it, please share with other people if you find it helpful, because I'd appreciate it. Number 24, Shannon buys a set of 50 plastic cups for an upcoming baby shower, and the cups are cylindrical with a radius of 1.5 and a height of 5. Find the total surface area of the 50 plastic cups. Assume the cups have no lid. So that means one base, right? So we need to find, we have R is equal to 1.5, H is equal to 5, but our formula is going to be 2 pi RH, which is circumference times the height, plus the area of one base, because we don't have, we have one missing top, right? So in this case, our formula is like this. We're going to plug the numbers in. So that's 2 pi times 1.5 times 5 plus pi times 1.5 squared. Okay, we're going to get our math on. Let's put this in the calculator so you can see. That's 2 pi 1.5 times 5 plus 2 pi 1.5 squared. So our total surface area of the cup is going to be 61.26. Okay, that's going to be inches squared for one cup. Okay, remember, we need to find the surface area of all the 50 cups. So we're going to multiply that times 50. So our total surface area for 50 times 50 cups would be 3,063 and 5/100 inches squared. Okay? So with that being said, we finished the review. I hope this was helpful for you. Be sure to like, comment, share, follow. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. All right, until next time, and be on the lookout for more content. Thanks. Bye-bye.